Okay, here's what I got going. Here's my my motor. Let's see, that's connected. That's connected. Here's my motor or my generator. Here's the timing mark, so I can get an RPM reading. Here is my switch that goes from 36 to 24 to 12 volts. Here's my amp gauge. The first thing I'm going to do is take an RPM reading and call out the amperage on the amp gauge. And if you zoom in on the video, you should be able to see the amp reading, I hope, on the video. But I'm going to call that out anyway. And then I'm going to switch on these two lights that are wired in series. I've got a bunch of other lights that are wired, one single light to each coil. But I'm afraid that the output of the coil will burn up the light bulb if I try to run one light off of a coil. We're going to experiment and try it, but I want to show you that the output of these coils is too much for a 100-watt bulb. That tells you kind of what, with 12 coils, if it's more than the output for a 100-watt bulb, that means I'm putting out at least 1200 watts, and my figuring says we're somewhere between 1800 and 2000 watts output on this generator. So that's more than 100 watts per coil, which is more than that light bulb can handle. So anyway, we're going to turn it on. I'm going to give you the RPM and the amp draw. Then we're going to turn on that load and give you the RPM and the amp draw. And my hope is that the amp draw doesn't go up. And if the amp draw is too high to begin with, after we get it running, and the RPM is good, we'll turn it down to 24 volts because we only need this to run at 2800 RPM. And we'll see what it's running at when we fire it up. So here we go. Is about 18 amps, 3857 RPM. Here the bulb's out, so I gotta shut it down and figure out how to put a switch in there so I can switch on all the I'm going to have to put a switch in so all three lights come on at the same time. It's just too much voltage output from the coil for 200-watt bulbs. So that should tell you something about the output of this thing. Amp draw was at 19 amps. The motor is rated max load at 27.4 amps. So we aren't pulling max load yet, and I haven't gotten a load on the generator, so we can't see if it slows down or speeds up. But I'll rewire with a switch and make another little video.